Hey everyone, welcome back. Welcome back to another episode or another day really of me just not of me talking about random stuff with Minecraft gameplay in the background. Today I'm speedrunning. It's cool. But today I'm speaking about how streaming is weird. Cuz streaming is weird. Being a streamer is a very strange feeling. As a streamer, I find it just strange to do. It's not a conventional thing that most people enjoy. I find that it's easier to stream with people, like with friends, because then you've got something to keep you talking, you've got something to continue doing. And when you're alone, obviously you can still do it. Like I do Minecraft hardcore streams, but there's a weird aspect to streaming. And the weird aspect is also the greatest aspect, which is the chat interaction. And then there's, success under that, like when you get more numbers objectively. And it's interesting because chat can be amazing. They can be like, hey, yeah, you're an amazing streamer and I love everything you do. And to that, whenever that happens, which it never happens, but when it does, whenever it happens, I think this is so cool. This is amazing. When they're like, wow, like it feels like you're watching a Minecraft YouTuber or just any streamer really. The interaction feels similar to someone reading out donos, except you're on that end. And I'd say it's definitely different. I'm not like a big streamer or anything, but being a streamer makes it more interesting for you personally when you see other streamers. You wonder, how do you do that? Because in theory, streaming sounds incredibly easy. You're just literally talking for 1.5 hours, which isn't that hard in retrospect. But when you think about it, like you could be like, yeah, I'm gonna stream for 2 hours today and it's gonna be great. Or you could literally just stream for like 1.5 hours before you're like, nah, I'm bored. And that's a weird thing about it. Like another weird thing is that chat interactions can be extremely strange. So I don't generally, I do now, but I didn't used to talk with people on my streams much. It used to just be me and chat, which it got me more viewers. So when I, made streamer friends, like people who also went live, it started off with this one guy, R1B. He's pretty cool. People like to rag on him a lot, and I don't see why. I understand, he's bad at the block game, and that's funny to you, but like beyond that, I don't see why. He's just a normal person playing Minecraft, and I understand that his ability to stream isn't exactly of the highest caliber, and his microphone isn't of the highest caliber either, and he's a bit loud. But other than that, there is nothing wrong with what he's doing. It's completely fine. He's just a dude, really. The actual entertainment aspect seems so incredibly easy, but it is probably one of the hardest things I do, said the, straight white rich male. But chat interactions are what make the stream both easier and harder. Because I was streaming with a female, because I've gained at least one female streamer friend, which is Poggers. That's cool. We streamed, or at least I did a hardcore stream, which is, when I want viewers, I'll be like, okay, I'll stream hardcore because that gets more viewers than literally anything else, and I'll just, call with her. Her Twitch link will also be in the description. And chat was like, I mentioned a quote that she said, as a joke when we were playing Minecraft, just, off stream, right? And in this quote, I won't say it because that's just, it's just know that it's funny, right? We had a good laugh about it then. And chat was immediately like, oh! Chat was being crazy. And then afterwards, I was just like, okay, now you can slow your roll a bit, chat. It's not that funny. It's not that great. Because chat started being a bit sus. They were like, wait, does this mean that they're like a thing? And I'm like, no, it just means that we hang out sometimes and we say questionable things sometimes, as you would around literally any friend. And they were also like, wow, is she his like girlfriend? And she's like, no, chat, no, that's just not a thing. There was also a bit that I had, because she's got around 100 followers, right? Which is more than what I have. And I'm on like 92 followers now, I think. And chat was like, hey, yeah. Well, I was at 83 followers at the time, right? And she was on like 98. And chat was like, hey, yeah, everyone follow the Lanzer and unfollow from Moxie. right? Because that's, yeah. And I'm like, no, don't do that. Because then when new people would come into the stream, they'd be like, quick, who do you like more, the Lanzer or Moxie? And it's really off-putting for new people in the stream. And I'm like, don't just go around parading it. It's not like an overly important thing. And there's other times when chat's usually fine, honestly. But when you don't have anyone to stream with and you're not getting many viewers, then you don't have anything to talk about. So when someone comes into your stream and says, hi, how are you? It's a relief, really, because you don't have anything to say. Otherwise, there's nothing that needs to be said. You know, the only thing you can say is, yeah, chat, I did this thing and this thing and this thing. And I think I've gotten reasonably decent at that, where I can just sort of say, yeah, so I did this today, this is what it's like talking with a friend, except that friend literally cannot say anything. And then when someone comes in, it's like, oh yeah, I'm invested in the stream because you're telling me this story now. And then someone else comes in, and then the same thing happens there again. And that makes it interesting for them, I think. You just gotta keep talking. Even if it's not interesting, or if it's remotely interesting to you. Like, I have a story that I don't think I've told anyone on Twitch yet, but I've managed to tell it in real life like 20 times, and it's just me bullying a kid in Minecraft. Bullying in quotation marks. But it's, you know, it's not a good story. The story in of itself is bad, really. But people were like, yeah, I found that story kind of interesting. And then other people who heard me say it like each time were, instead of just the one time they're supposed to hear it, are like, wow, you keep saying this one story. And my reasoning for that is that some people just keep finding it interesting. And, you know, I want to tell a lot of people. And overall streaming is weird. And it's got ups and downs. I'd say the worst down about it isn't the chat interaction, because that just depends what you make of it. You know, if your chat says something you don't agree with, then you tell them that that's not okay, and then you'll only bring in people that are like you. You will bring in people specifically like you, right? So I've had, you know, I don't really care what my chat says. So I like the people who are stans. You can literally do anything as long as you're, you know, not like Twitter, you know. You could say some of the most offensive stuff as long as it's not like, you know, obviously offensive, like slurs. Joke or not, I think that's fine. But I don't like that. But I also don't mind the interaction with stans, because stans are actually surprisingly accepting of all of that. You know, they don't really care. You've got people with Dream in their name, and they join the stream and they're like, hi, and I'm like, hi, how are you? And they're like, do you like Dream SMP? And I'm like, yes, I do. This is my favorite character. This is why, and I don't mind stans because of this. No one really has asked me yet why I don't hate stans. I've sort of just told them anyway. So, But yeah, streaming is weird, and the reason for that is because of the experience. The experience of streaming is unlike any other experience that I have ever had in my life, right? Streaming is one of those things that you will always, when you can do it, you might not even do it. But if you like it and enjoy it, then you will. So, you know, just thank you for watching the video. Thank you for, like, listening to me rant about what I do. Very rarely now, but usually it used to be on a daily basis. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I don't make many of these because, to be honest, I don't have much interesting stuff to talk about. But let me know if you want me to talk about a certain thing. I know I've gotten a request for cults, like weird cults, and that is a great idea. I will probably do something on that soon because I want to know about, like, my thoughts on cults. I'm not going to... The point of these is to not be research, right? These aren't going to be like, I found this cult about this thing. It's just going to be my immediate thoughts on cults or something like that, right? So, thank you for watching the video, not the stream. Thank you for watching the stream. Hope you enjoyed. Damn it, I said stream. Thank you for watching the video. Like if you want, or not, it's fine. But I like streaming, and I think that if you can do it, you should. Thank you for watching.